to show you a different type of pack with me video. I am going to share with you an app that I have been using called StyleBook. I use it on a very regular basis and I love it. But I wanted to take this opportunity to show you how I prepare for my trips, how this app has made it seamless for me in getting ready, picking the items I want to take with me, but also just in overall packing. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, bear with me. Hey, so this is StyleBook, my favorite wardrobe or virtual app. I'm going to start off with showing you the tops. In these general categories, which is all my tops, I've broken them down into sleeveless, t-shirt, long sleeve, sweater, those types of categories. Here are some of my jeans. I've done the same exact thing. I've created subcategories of those. You can see some of my denim up close and in person there. Now here are my shoes. I have several categories for my shoes. I have boots, heels or pumps, sneakers or tennis shoes, ballerina flats, and I think slides and loafers because I have a lot of loafers. So now you can see some of those up close in person. And as you can see, I own several pairs of Chanel. I love Chanel shoes and I love Hermes as well. Now we're going to move on to dresses, and I've only got a few uploaded, and that's another thing to keep in mind. With this app, I've only uploaded a couple of things since using it, and I've had it for about 2-3 years now. So just keep that in mind. Not everything in my closet is in here. Now we're going to go on to bags, and if you've seen my videos, you already know I have a ton of bags. So these are subcategorized as top handles, crossbody, clutches, shoulder bags. So now you get to see a few of those. As I said, if you have not seen the video, you definitely should give it a watch. And it's actually 2 parts instead of just one. So you have 2 videos to watch if you have not seen them as yet. And now we're moving on to the accessories. And as you're well aware, I have a lot of jewelry. If you have not seen the video, you should definitely give it a watch. So we're going to start with the jewelry category. So that category I've broken down into, of course, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, brooches, and you get to glance at a number of my pieces. My Hermes watch, or my Hermes Apple Watch with the bands as well. And there's other accessories included in this category. Scarves, as I said, brooches. Then you have my glasses with the sunglass clip-ons. Then hats, of course, and belts. So let's move on to the hats and a few of the belts so you can see a number of those pieces like in real time. These are my belts: Chanel, Gucci, Hermes, only a few, but a good few, and of course a hat, at least one that I'm showing you. Now we're moving on to outerwear, which is my favorite section. I have it broken down into jackets, blazers, and coats. This is my Belmont blazer, which I love. Next, my Gucci jacket, my Max Mara camel wrap coat, and my Saint Laurent cape. All basic staples. I think everyone should have at least one of these in their wardrobe. Now we're moving on to looks, which is one of my favorite sections of the app. So with this function, you're able to take the items that you've uploaded into the app that you've either taken pictures of or you've downloaded from the interweb, and you can combine them to create looks that you want to test out and try. And I love this because then I will not forget that special look I wanted to try out for like the holidays. Here's an example of that. So I've paired a number of items with my Belmont blazer, and it's there forever for me to know. Now we're going to move on to inspiration. This is the little piece of heaven where I can take images from Pinterest or the interweb and put them here so that I don't forget the look I'm trying to test out that I've seen on someone else. Style stats is the section where you basically get the stats of how often you wear a piece. The app also has a shop and other information as far as stores, different stores. As you can see, 7 for All Mankind is there and Taylor's there, so that it makes it easier to upload the different images. And they also offer their own services. And now we're moving on to the travel section. So this is where I put everything I'm going to be packing for my travels. And I'm going to create a list with you here. Now, this is the layout of what you will see when you create a list. And this is where you go to actually select the items you want to put into the list. So I'm going to my inspiration section from the packing section, and I'm going to add, as you can see, it's kind of highlighted in gray, different looks that I'm going for this particular trip. And you also tell that I've used this app numerous times because the different times I've traveled, I have created a packing list for those trips as well. So that's what you saw in the beginning when I was adding this title for this year's trip. Okay, so now we're going to make sure that we have everything we want. Yeah, everything looks good. And there, you can see each item from the looks you've selected from your closet. So each item is already in the packing list, and you select or deselect the items that you're not going to take. So for instance, I was not going to take the ankle boots. So now I'm going to go back to the packing list, to the one for this year, and these are the items that I am taking. There are some that I've added since I've created this, but I'm still in the process of, picking and choosing what I want. And here are some of the looks that I am aiming for this trip. Very sleek, sophisticated, simplistic. I am a very classy when it comes to my approach to, dressing up. I have a little bit of everything in there, right? Like I have a splash of green, but a lot of white and black. As you know, I love my monochromes. And I'm going to accessorize with belts. I'm making sure I'm taking my Hermes loafers and flats so that I can accessorize in that way as well because of the buckles. You may have also noticed that I have some images in there. Those are just reminders to me for the look I'm going for specific pieces. So now we're going to look closer at the packing list. So you can actually print this out to have with you when you go to pack. Isn't that neat? It is like an infographic. And then you have a checklist you can print as well. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.